কুঞ্জ বিহারী গোপীজন বল্লভ গিরিবরধারী গোপীজন বল্লভ গিরিবরধারী যশোদানন্দন ব্রজজন রঞ্জন যশোদানন্দন ব্রজজন রঞ্জন যমুনা তীর বনচারী যমুনা তীর বনচারী জয় রাধা মাধব কুঞ্জ বিহারী জয় রাধা মাধব কুঞ্জ বিহারী হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে জয় রাধা গিরিধারী শ্রী রাধে জয় জগন্নাথ জয় বলদেব জয় সুভদ্রা জয় গৌরনিতাই জয় গৌরনিতাই জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ নিতাই গৌর হরি বল নিতাই গৌর হরি বল। হরে কৃষ্ণ প্রভুজি, দণ্ডবত প্রণাম।
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
So, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, so we are reading, we'll read the Lilamrita first. I'm sharing the screen for that.
Okay, Prabhu.
We are reading from Prabhupada Lilamrita. It is volume 2, chapter 40, and the name of the chapter is Around the World but Absorbed in Bombay. August 1st, when Prabhupada returned to London and heard that Sumati Murarji was arriving here, he went with a group of his disciples to meet her at the airport. He talked with her about his plan for Hare Krishna land in Juhu and his desire to form a board of trustees consisting of ISKCON's Bombay life members. Sumati Murarji agreed to be president of the board, which would meet regularly and give advice for managing ISKCON's Bombay project. Each trustee would also contribute a large sum of money towards developing a particular area of the project. Prabhupada asked Mrs. Murarji to donate for the temple. He would request Mr. Khandewal to donate for the library and Mr. N for the two other wings. That Mr. N had not yet produced the deed, however, continued to weigh heavily in Prabhupada's mind, and he questioned Mr. N's intentions and Giriraj's competence. If the only obstacle was the 5 lakh tax, then Prabhupada had already instructed Giriraj to approach his wealthy friends and secure a loan. What was the difficulty? But Giriraj's communication sounded as if such a solution was impossible. On August 27, Prabhupada telegrammed Giriraja, has the conveyance deed been signed? If not, finish immediately, and where details? Again, Giriraj went to Mr. N, although anticipating Mr. N's reply. This time, however, Mr. N added yet another complication, reminding Giriraj that ISKCON had not yet obtained a permission from the charity commissioner. ISKCON was a public charitable trust, so required permission from the charity commissioner before acquiring the property. Mr. N put the burden back to ISKCON. At the charity commissioner's office, Giriraj learned that he should have applied for permission 6 months prior to signing the agreement for the land. To Giriraj and other devotees in Bombay, the affairs had become a huge Gordian knot. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I'm stopping here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you. And so we can start the verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 20, and verses 42 to 44. So we're starting with verse number 42. So what we'll do is, because there are 3 verses, so we can chant this one together, and then maybe the others, we can just, someone can just chant the verse, and then someone can read the synonyms, and then someone can read the translation. We don't have the purport for everyone, so we can start with this verse. Yontara vistar etena hyaloka parimanam cha vyakyatam yad bahir loka loka chala tatha parastad yogeshvara gatim vishuddham udaharanti. Yontara vistar etena hyaloka parimanam cha vyakyatam yad bahir loka loka chalat tatha parastad yogeshvara gatim vishuddham udaharanti. Does anyone wants to recite this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam. Just read.
That would be wonderful.
Jo antara vistara etena hi aloko parimanam cha vyakhyatam jad bahir loka loka chalat tat parastad yogeshwara gatim vishuddham udaharanti. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dhanutma, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yo antar vistara etena hi aloka purimanam cha vyakhatam jad bohir loka chalat tatah parastad yogeshwara gotim vishuddham udaharanti. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dhanutma.
यो अन्तर्विस्तार एतानि हि अलोक परिमाणं च व्याख्यात्म यद्बहिः लोकालोकाचलात् तथा प्रसृतात् योगेश्वरा गतिं विशुद्धाम् उदाहरन्ति. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Anyone else? Okay, so we can, so someone can recite the synonyms. You can read the synonyms, and then translation by Srila Prabhupada's translation by Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes, someone can read the synonyms.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I am reading it.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, that which, anto vistaro, The distance inside Loka mountain, Athena, by this, he indeed, Aloko Porimanam, the width of the tract of land as Aloko Varsha, Cho and Vakyatam, described Yat, which, Bohi, outside, Loka Chalat, beyond Loka mountain, Tata, that, Parastat, beyond, Yogeshwara Gatim, the path of Yogeshwara, Krishna, in penetrating the coverings of the universe, Vishuddham, without material contamination, Udaharanti, they say. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Yes, someone can read the translation. Translation was Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, may I read, please?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My dear king, outside Alok mountain is the tract of land known as Alokvarsh, which extends for the same breadth as the area within the mountain. In other words, 125 million yojans, 1 billion miles. Beyond Alokvarsh is the destination of those who aspire for liberation from the material world. It is beyond the jurisdiction of the material modes of nature, and therefore it is completely pure. Lord Krishna took Arjun through this place to bring back the sons of the Brahmana. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam. Yes, someone can read the next one, verse number 43.
হরে কৃষ্ণ প্রভুজি।
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
অণ্ড মধ্য গত সূর্য ধাওয়া ভূম্যোর্যদ অন্তরম সূর্যাণ্ড গোলয়োর মধ্যে কট্টঃ পঞ্চবিংশতিঃ। হরে কৃষ্ণ।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. And someone can read the synonyms. Synonyms for the verse 43.
হরে কৃষ্ণ প্রভুজি। I will go for
Yes,
that.
Mataji, yes, please.
Ando Madhya Gataha, situated in the center of the universe. Surya, the sun globe. Thou, Abhumyo, the two planetary systems, Bhurloka and Bhuarloka. Yat, which, Antaram, in between, Surya of the sun, Ando Golayoha, and the globe of the universe, Madhya in the middle, Kotya, groups of 10 million, Shu are Pancha Bimshoti, 25. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, a translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. So someone can read the translation. Purport, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I am reading the translation.
Okay, Prabhu.
The word koti means 10 millions and a yoyono is 8 miles. The diameter of the universe is 50 koti yojanas, 4 billion miles. Therefore, since the sun is in the middle of the universe, the distance between the sun and the age of the universe is calculated to be 25 koti yojanas, 2 billion miles. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, thank you. And verse number 44 as well.
Purport, Prabhu?
Yeah. Purport, Mataji, yeah. Please, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word koti means 10 million and a yojan is 8 miles. The diameter of the universe is 50 koti yojans, 4 billion miles. Therefore, since the sun is in the middle of the universe, the distance between the sun and the edge of the universe is calculated to be 25 koti yojans, 2 billion miles. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. We also have one more verse, yeah? 44. Okay, so someone can read the verse.
May I, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
मृते अन्ध एष यस्मिन् यत् अभूत तत् मार्तण्ड इति व्यापदेश हिरण्यगर्भ इति यत् धीरण्यान्द समुद्भवा. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, someone can read the synonyms.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'll go for
Hare
that.
Krishna Mataji.
Brite dead, onde in the globe, Esha this, etasmin in this, yat which. Abhut entered personally at the time of creation, tataha from that. Martanda, iti thus, Vyapadesha, the designation, Hiranyagarbha, known as Hiranyagarbha, iti thus, yat because. Hiranya anda samudbhava, his material body was created from Hiranyagarbha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. And then translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation for the for verse 44, please, someone.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, then can I continue?
Yes, Mataji.
The translation. The sun god is also known as Boiraj, the total material body for all living entities, because he entered this dull egg of the universe at the time of the creation. He is also called Martanda. He is also known as Hiranyagarbha because he received his material body from Hiranyagarbha, Lord Brahma. Purport. The post of Lord Brahma is meant for very highly elevated, spiritually advanced living beings. When such living beings are unavailable, Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, expands himself as Lord Brahma. This takes place very rarely. Consequently, there are two kinds of Brahmas. Sometimes Brahma is an ordinary living entity, and at other times, Brahma is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Brahma spoken of here is an ordinary living being. Whether Brahma is the Supreme Personality of Godhead or an ordinary living being, he is known as Boiraja Brahma and Hiranyagarbha Brahma. Therefore, the sun god is also accepted as Boiraja Brahma. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look at this. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chaksurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtha Bhutala Srimati Radha Govind Goswami Niti Name. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtha Bhutala Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Name. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvises Sunyadi Paschata Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna devotees, thank you for joining us. So we are discussing this, we are coming to the end of this this chapter, which talks about the structure of the universe. And so we have discussed different parts of the Bhumandal. We started with the middle of the Bhumandal. And the middle of the Bhumandal, right in the middle is which mountain? Right in the center, right in the middle of the Bhumandal. Which mountain is there?
Meru Prabhuji?
Sumeru mountain, yeah, Meru mountain. So that's in the middle. So there's the first one. And now coming outside, we are coming to the last mountain, which is called? If we go that way?
Loka.
Loka. So the middle, the first one was Meru mountain or Sumeru Parvat. This is mind of gold. And there's another large, very huge mountain, which is called Loka mountain. In between, there are so many other mountains. There are oceans, there are mountains, there are rivers. In between the middle, like from Sumeru to Loka, there's so many other tracts of land. And there's also oceans. We know that we started with the right in the middle. And then we have Sumeru Parvat is surrounded by which dweep? Which surrounded Jambu Dweep, correct. And Jambu Dweep, we discussed, Jambu Dweep has got different varshas, different tracts of land. How many tracts of land are there?
7, bro.
No, 9.
Nine.
9 within the Jambudvip, and in the 9 varshes in the Jambudvip, different forms of the Lord are worshipped. Okay, so that's the middle. Right in the center, Jambudvip, the first one that surrounds the Sumeru mountain. And so we discussed already all the different forms of the Lord which are worshipped. Lord Nrsingadeva, Hayagriva, and Varha, all the different forms which are worshipped, Matsya. And now, outside, so we know that that is the smallest tract of land. Isn't it true? What is the width of that? How wide is it? It is 1 lakh.
100,000 yojanas.
Yeah, 100,000 yojanas wide. Around the, which mount, Parvat? Meru mountain, 100. And the same width is another ocean. Just look at it like concentric circles. You know what circles are? Concentric circles around. So another then surrounded by the Jambudvip is which ocean? Which sagar?
Salt water.
Salt water. It's salt water, Lavan Sagar, low salt water ocean. So that ocean is also same width, which is 1 lakh, 100,000 yojanas. So the tract of land, Jambudvip, and the ocean, they're of the same width, right? Same width, going around again Jambudvip, this ocean. Now, after that, there is another island, but that is twice that of the width of
Jambudvip.
Jambudvip. And so that is how many lakhs?
Uh,
2 lakh yojanas.
2 lakh yojanas.
200,000 yojanas. And that is called which dip?
Plakshadip.
Plakshadip. Plakshadip, and then after Plakshadip, the same, there's another ocean surrounding the Plakshadip, and that is of the same width as
Plakshadip.
So that is also 200,000.
200 yojanas, yeah. 200,000 yojanas.
200,000 yojanas. That's Plakshadip. And then you go another one, that's another island. So after that Plakshadip,
that is Shalmali Deepu?
Shalmali Deep. Shalmali Deep is now twice as that of the width of Plaksha. So which is, so that was 1, 2, and now it is
4.
4 lakh yojanas, which means 400,000 yojanas. That is Shalmali Deep. Shalmali. And then there is another ocean surrounding Shalmali Deep, and which has got the same width as
Shalmali Deepu.
Shalmali Deep. And
that is Shura Samudra. Shura Samudra.
Yeah, that is the ocean of liquor, or Sura Samudra. Right? That's the ocean of liquor. So that's 1, 2, 4 now. 4. The ocean also is 4. The liquor, ocean of liquor, which Prabhupada says it tastes like liquor. And then now, so we have Jambudvip, and then we have Plakshadvip, then we have Shalmali Dvip, and then after that Shalmali Dvip, and then we have the ocean of liquor, Kushadvip. Kush. And Kush Dvip is double that, which is
Shalmali Dvip.
Double the Shalmali, the size, width. And so that is how wide?
That is 800,000 yojanas.
Yes, 800,000 yojanas, 8. And then surrounding that is another ocean, and that ocean is ocean of
Ocean of
deep.
clarified butter or Grita.
Yeah, ocean of Grita or ocean of clarified water, and that is the same width as the width of the
Kushadvipa.
Dvipa, Pushadvip, and so that is 8. And then surrounding that is another island, and that is called
Kronchadip.
Kronchadvip. Kronchadvip, and that has got the width of
Of 8. Yes, it is 16.
16.
In
16 lakh
16,000.
yojanas.
800,000 yojanas.
16 lakhs yojanas, which is 1600,000 yojanas. 1600,000. And then that is surrounded by, Kronchadvip is also surrounded by an ocean. And the name, what kind of ocean is it?
It's the ocean of milk, Prabhu.
Ocean of milk, correct. Ocean of milk. And that also has the width of how much?
That is 3,200,000
No, same
yojanas.
as the
Kronchadip.
one. So same as the one, same as the width of the island,
Yes.
right?
1,600.
1600,000 yojanas. And then we have after that, which is it? After Kronch, it is Shakadvip.
Shakadip.
Shakadvip is now double that.
6,400. Yeah, 64 lakh yojanas.
32.
Yeah.
32. And then the ocean that surrounds it is again 16, which is how much? Like what is the ocean? Milk, and then it is yogurt. Yogurt ocean is surrounding that, right? And the same. And then the that is Shakadvip. And then the last one is Pushkar.
Last one is Pushkardip.
Yeah, Pushkar. So not confusing the dimension. So first one is 1. The second one, and the Dweep and the ocean both are 1. So Jambu Dweep. Just remember 1 lakh. Of course, all the measurements in lakh, 1 lakh. The next one, which is Lakshadweep, is 2.
2.
The ocean and the Dweep. And the next one is
Shalmali Deepo, that is
Shalmali Deep, that's 4.
4.
And the next one is after Shalmali, it is Kush, which is 8.
8.
The ocean and the island and the ocean, 8. And the next one is
Kronchadip,
which is double that, which is
16.
16. The Dweep and the island, right? The
Yes.
Dweep and the ocean, both 16.
Both.
And then the Shakadweep is
32.
32, both
Yes.
the island and the ocean. And the last one is
Pushkardip,
how much?
that is 32. No, 31.
64.
64.
Double.
64.
So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16,
32.
32, 64.
64.
64. So the last one, ocean and the island both are 64 yojanas wide. Right, so every time it just doubles. And then we have outside that, in the last Pushkar Dweep, there is 2 divisions. The second last big mountain is Manasatar, right? And then the last, which divides the land into 2, the last, the Pushkar Dweep. And then the last one, mountain is Lokalok. After which ocean? After which ocean?
Yeah, God.
Sweet water ocean?
Sweet water. That's the last one, the sweet water ocean. After Pushkar Dweep, there is only salt, clear, pure water ocean, which is sweet water. And that. After that is this big mountain, and that mountain is called
Loka mountain.
Loka and Aloka. So one side is the sun. So here the description is of the Loka mountain, and also description of the sun. The sun is in the verses we can of course read. So we have Loka. So one side there is people who are living, Loka side, and then the other side is
Loka.
dark, very dark. One dark side and one, this is the sun. This is like mountain, very huge mountain, which is blocking the rays of the sun, which then only this side people are living, this side, and then the other side, Aloka. And then Loka, and then Aloka, and then there is the cover of the universe. And then beyond that is what?
The sun.
No, beyond that is outside the universe.
Outside.
Then there is causal
the material
ocean.
covering through.
Causal ocean, and then you have all the the Brahma Jyoti and all those things, which actually is mentioned here. This is the if you look at verse number 42, it is the Tatha Parastad Yogeshwara Gatim. This is actually beyond, like beyond that, beyond the Loka. There is that was the Gatim of Yogeshwara. Why is Yogeshwara Gatim mentioned here? Yogeshwara Gatim, because Yogeshwara actually went that way. With whom? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Who's Yogeshwara?
Lord Krishna himself.
Lord Krishna actually went that way. With whom?
Arjuna.
When?
To get the Brahmana's son.
Yes?
To get the Brahmana's son.
Yes, correct. He went to get the Brahmana's son, because we know that there was one Brahmana. This is mentioned in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. A Brahmana had been losing all the sons. Every time the son will be born, die. How many sons did he lose?
10.
Yeah, 9. And the 10th one, Arjuna said, was it the 9th? The last one, then he lost, of course, all the sons. And Arjuna overheard the conversation. Every time a son will die, he will bring it to who? He will bring the son to the king. Who was the king at that time of Dwarka?
Krishna.
No.
Dwarka
Who was the king at
Krishna.
Dwarka? Who was the king of Dwarka?
Ugrasen.
Yes, Ugrasen. He will bring the son, the dead son, to Ugrasen, and he will blame him because of you. Because you are not doing your job properly, you need to be the protector, and because of you, my son is dying. Again and again he will come. And one time, Arjuna was there. And then he overheard the conversation of this Brahmana. And then he came to the Brahmana, and he supported the Brahmana. Yes, you are right. I will next time, no one is helping you, but I will help you. I will protect your son. But Brahmana said, no, how can you protect? Even Vasudev, Sankarshan, Anirudh, Pradyuman, no one could protect my son. How can you protect? He said, no, but I am not one of them. I will protect. He became a little bit proud there. But and then when the 10th son was getting about to, was it 10th, Avichanandas Prabhu? Was it the 10th? Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So he actually made a cover, the shield, made of your arrows around the house, so that actually nothing can go out. He had such a, and protect, he wanted to protect. But still the son died. And then Arjuna, he started blaming Arjuna now. I mean, how can you, I mean, you had taken a vow, and you had taken a vow that if you don't protect the son, then you will die, you'll kill yourself, you'll enter fire. But you know, you haven't protected my son. This Brahmana said to Arjuna. Arjuna actually straight away went to Yamlok, and he went to all the different parts of the universe, but he did not find, he could not get the son. And then he comes back, and then he was getting ready to die. He was getting ready to enter fire. But what happened after that? What? Who is the protector of Arjuna?
Krishna comes and stops him.
Krishna said, wait, stop, let's go now.
Krishna comes and stops him.
Yes, I stop now.
Yeah.
I'll take you to the place. We can see it so many times, you know, Krishna is protecting Arjuna. That's why Krishna says, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Krishna is protecting Arjuna from Jayadratha. At that time also he had taken a vow that he will die if he doesn't kill Jayadratha. Again, Krishna protected him then. And again, Arjuna was protected by Krishna again when he offended, this is in Mahabharata, when he offended Yudhishthir. And because he offended Yudhishthir, he wanted to kill himself. And then Krishna protected him then again. And now again, here in this katha, Krishna said, no, stop. Krishna said, let's go. And then Krishna took him. And Krishna took him through all these places, you know, like Jambu Dweep, and which crossed that which mountain, which ocean, saltwater ocean, then goes beyond that, which Dweep?
Lakshadweep, Prabhu.
Lakshadweep, and then which ocean?
And after the in the Lakshadweep, it is Ikshu Samudra or the ocean of sugarcane.
Ikshu Samudra, the sugarcane juice. And then after that,
Shalmali Dipo.
Shalmali Deep, and then ocean of Lika, he goes over that.
Yes.
And then
Kushadweep.
Kushadweep, and what ocean, which ocean?
Ocean of clarified butter.
Yeah, ocean of ghee. And then which Dweep?
Kronchadweep.
Kronchadweep. And then which ocean?
Ocean of milk.
Ocean of milk. And then which Dweep?
Then Shakadweep.
Shakadweep, and which ocean?
Ocean of yogurt.
Yogurt. And then next which Dweep?
Pushkardweep.
Pushkardweep, and which ocean?
And the ocean of sweet drinking water.
And then which big mountain?
Loka mountain.
Loka. After that, it became very dark.
Yeah.
He took the chariot, and both of them, it became very dark, and the horses actually lost direction. They couldn't see. And then what did Lord do? Lord Krishna used his Sudarshan Chakra. And the Sudarshan Chakra, actually, because of Sudarshan Chakra, everything became bright. And then they crossed the covering of the universe, and then went on the other side. And who did he meet?
Karanadaksha Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Yes, Karanadaksha Vishnu, Mahavishnu. And who was eagerly waiting for the Lord. Because he wanted to take darshan of the Lord. And then he gave all the sons back. And he said, I wanted to take darshan of both of you. That's why I did this. And then he brought back. So that's Loka. After Loka, it was all complete darkness, which is mentioned in that katha. So here, so we can see this is what is described in this verse. So this is Loka. Loka this after that it's just complete dark. The rays of the sun doesn't go there. Loka. This is one side is people are living, on the other side no. So Loka, and then so that's why it's mentioned as Yogeshwara, the Parastat. Beyond that, there's of course it is all the covering of the universe, and then after that it is the not part of the universe, and it's outside is the social ocean where Lord Vishnu is lying, and so that's where Lord Krishna goes with Arjuna, you know, and then Arjuna then came to understand that everything happens because of Krishna's mercy. Arjuna's pride was gone because he thought that I'll be able to do this, and so this in this verse we the description of Loka is given. Loka is the last mountain, very huge mountain, and of course every dweep before the last is Pushkar. Every dweep has got some something, some plant or mountain by which the dweep is known as like Pushkar Dweep or whatever. Because in the Jambu Dweep we have, why is it known as Jambu Dweep? Because there is a Jambu tree.
Jumbo tree,
There is
yes.
a Jamun tree, and because of that it is Jambu Dweep.
Jumbo.
And then the next one is known as the Plaksh Dweep, because there's a
Plaksha.
Plaksh tree.
Plaksha
Plaksh
tree
means
is
Pakar tree. That's why it's known as Plaksh. And the Plakshadweep. And then the next one is Salmali Dweep, and because there is a semel tree or some kind of tree. And one thing specially, that's where Garud actually resides and offers praise to the Lord. That's Salmali Dweep, right? That's Salmali, because of that Salmali tree. And the next one is all.
Kushadip with Kusha grass is there.
Yeah,
Kushadip.
Kusha. There are so much of Kush there. That's why it's Kushadweep. So first one is tree. Second one is a tree. Third one a tree. Fourth one is tree. Like some tree, Kushdweep. And then Kusha. And then after that it is a
Kroncho
Kronchadweep.
means Kroncho hill is there.
Kroncha mountain. There is a mountain. Because of the mountain it is. Four are because of the trees. Jambu, Jambu Dweep, the Pushkar,
Plakshadip.
Plaksha is because of a tree, and then the one is Shalmali because of the Samal tree or Salmali tree, and then the next one is the Kush Dweep because of a Kush grass, Kush tree. So after that, Kronch is because of the Kronch mountain. And then after that, which is the
Shakadip, Shak tree or tea.
Shaka is another tree. And then after that, it is because of the
Pushkar Deepa is because of the lotus flower.
Lotus flower, 100 million petal flower. Because of that is because of it, it's known as a Pushkar Dweep. So four Dweepa, four of them because of the big trees, and then five of them because of the trees, and of course fifth one is a Kush, and one is because of mountain, and one because of flower. The trees are the names are given of these different dweeps. The dweeps all have different names because of the plant or the tree, or because of the flower, or because of the what do you call it? Hill, because of the trees, because of the plant, or because of the mountain, or because of the flower. Pushkar Deep is the 100,000 petal flower there. That's why it's Pushkar Deep. And so Lord Krishna actually went there with Arjuna and then crossed that place, and then he went. That's why in this particular verse we have a description given. And every verse, like it's mentioned, that like 7 islands, and there is one of the sons of Priyavrat was ruling, and after that, after dividing the kingdom into all the sons, then the son of Priyavrat goes to perform devotional service to the Lord. All of them, it's mentioned, all of them, all of the sons were all great sons. We know Priyavrat Maharaj, he was so great, and we can see his sons were all very, very great personalities. And after distributing the kingdom to all the sons, they all went again to perform devotional service to the Lord. And so that's all mentioned. And so every dvip is ruled by, initially it was ruled, it was Priyavrat who had divided the tract of the land, and then it was all these dvipas. How many dvipas are they altogether? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Jambudvip, Lakshadvip, Talmalidvip, Kushdvip, Kronchadvip, Shakadvip, Pushkardvip. How many? 7. Isn't it true?
7.
Yes, 7. 7, all of them. So divided, and then he gave it to the sons, all of the 7s, and the sons actually gave it to their sons. The last, all of them have got many divisions. They have all within them. They have got, the first one is of course 9, and then 7, 7, 7, and then the last one is Pushkar Dev, which is 2, divided by this big mountain, Manasutara mountain. So, and then after that there's a sweet water ocean, and then after that the big mountain, which is dividing that area, the land, into 2, Loka and Aloka. And so this is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, how great those personalities were, all gave the kingdom, and then they retired from ruling. And here, so this is so beyond that is the place for which is free from the 3 modes of material nature, which is actually outside the universe, Loka, and then beyond that, those coverings of the universe, and some dimensions are also given. And also it is mentioned in the verse after that. The verse after that, it is like the position of the sun. Sun is situated where? Right in the middle, right in the center. So that's why the sun is, because the whole circumference, whole diameter of the universe is how much? Yes. How many billion miles?
4 billion miles.
4 billion. So sun should be where? How far from the cover?
2 billion miles?
Yes, 2 billion. So that's what is mentioned here. Right? 25 koti yojanas. Koti means how much? Koti means 10 million.
10 million, Prabhu.
10 million koti. Right? Koti means 10 million. And then 25 koti means 25 times 10. 25 times 10 is?
250 millions.
25 times 10 is 250. So 250 million yojanas, which is times 8, it gets 2 billion. So that's 2 billion from the sun to the cover of the universe. It is distance is 2 billion,
2 billion
yojanas.
miles.
2 billion yojanas. It's easier to talk in terms of yojanas because it's otherwise too many zeros. It can be a little bit complicated. That's why I said 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. It's easier to remember. Isn't it true? You talk about zero, zero, zeros, 100,000, 100,000, like that is can be a bit hard. In yojanas, of course. If you then change it to miles by multiplying it by 8, then it becomes more harder to remember. Isn't it true? So now the sun is in the middle, but when it look at this bhumandal and then looking at with respect to the other uh, planets which are vertically located, so you have the bhulok and the bhurlok and the swargalok. So where is the sun located actually? Which part of the universe?
In between the Bhu and Bhuborlok?
Yes, in between the bhu and the bhuar. In between the bhu and the bhuarlok, the sun is located. And in the middle, and its distance from the sun to the circumference of the border covering, it is 2 billion. So that's what is given in the next verse. And it's also mentioned that the sun has got different names. Right, the sun has got different names because now the one side the sun's light is there, other side is the sun's light is not there. And now also it is mentioned in this particular verse. It's mentioned that the sun has got different names. One of the names of sun is the next verse, which is verse number 44. One of the names is Vairaj, right? And the other name of the sun is
Martanda,
Martanda, and the other name of the sun is
Hiranyagarbha.
Hiranyagarbha. So this is what is described in these 3 verses. We don't have that much time, but what are some of the things we learned? Hare Krishna. Yes, devotees. Yes, what are some of the things we have learned?
Beyond the Lokaloka mountain, there is areas of darkness, but on this side there is a sun rays is there.
Yes, the sun's rays can reach there. It's lit by the sun. The other side is not lit by the sun. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhu. Anything else, devotees? Yes. We also discussed how, Lord Krishna actually went with Arjuna in his chariot. What did we learn there?
Where no one can reach, Krishna can reach.
Yes, very nice. Arjuna went all parts of the universe he couldn't find. He couldn't find the sons of Brahmana, although he had promised. But we can see that Arjuna promised, but he couldn't deliver. But he had to take help from whom?
Lord
Krishna. Krishna. Because Krishna, actually, one thing about Krishna is Krishna actually keeps the promise of his
devotees.
We can see in the Mahabharata what happened when Bhishma promised. Krishna broke his promise to keep the promise of his devotee, Bhishma. Isn't it true? So here, Arjuna had promised and to save the son, and Krishna actually helped Arjuna. Not only that he saved that particular son, but with the help of Krishna, the Brahmana got all the sons back. Isn't it true?
Yes, Prabhu.
And then Arjuna actually understood, yes, this is the greatness of Krishna. And nothing happens by our own effort. And we have to understand this lesson. It's very important. Although it's just mentioned that this was the path of Lord in this way, but that's an important thing we can learn from this. Isn't it true?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. That we should not become proud if we are able to do a little bit of whatever we are doing. We should never become proud, because it is only by Krishna's mercy we can do something. Otherwise we can't. We should always thank Krishna for whatever we can do for him, whatever seva we can do for him. Yes, thank you. Anything else? Yes, what else we learned?
Lord Krishna helps his dear devotees to keep his promise.
Yes, very nice. Lord Krishna helps the devotees to keep his promise, and whatever devotees say, Krishna actually fulfills that. Of course, pure devotees. Prahlad said to Hiranyakashipu that the Lord is in the pillar. And the Lord actually manifested, came out from that pillar, and it is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Satyam Vidhatum Nijabhritya
Bhashitam.
Bhashitam.
Whatever the devotee said to Lord, to make that true, Lord actually came out from the pillar. Yes. And he came out as Lord Narasimhadeva. This is the greatness of the Lord. He always wants to keep the promise of the devotees, or whatever devotees say, Lord actually makes it true. Of course, it has to be, we're talking about pure devotees like Arjuna and Bhishma and Prahlad Maharaj. So we should also try to become good devotees of the Lord. Hare Krishna. So thank you all the devotees. Shri Shri Radha Girdhari Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Shri Gaunitaya Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakt Hanuman ki jai, Samved Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyo
Vipashanubhayavacha
Patitanam
Patitanam Pavanam
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.
Ananta
Ananta
Koti
Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai.
Jai. His Grace Madhav Govind Prabhu ki Jai. Srila
Prabhupada
Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari
Hari
Hari.
Hari
Hari Bol.
All glorious to assembled